or PM?
Morning? PM. It's Friday.
So it's gonna be
Okay,
like
cool.
the players have 20 minutes and then zombies come in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
It's like
beta testing it tomorrow, so it's one of these things. 1 second.
I did see
Yeah,
a
so I got our own server, and I started kind of downloading and playing with plugins and everything like that. So
Oh, that's awesome.
the idea, I mean, there's like all these
We're talking
maps
about
that would,
Minecraft, right?
like Minecraft,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So there's this one map that's like made to look like Atlanta, and you can do like this whole kind of
Oh,
like
cool.
zombie
Oh,
thing there.
sick.
But what I'm going to do to test the server out tomorrow is I'm just going to kind of get a couple people together and then be like, okay, there's going to be like a zombie wave and like, I don't know, 30 real world minutes. So you have to kind of prepare for it and see how it goes. And then, play from there depending on like, the idea eventually is to have like a world kind of set up where you can go and search for like supplies and prepare yourself and kind of 7 days to
Cool.
die style where like zombie waves come. Like you'll run into zombies regardless, like as you're running around, but like every 7 days there's like uh, a major zombie attack, like 7 days to die, but 30 minutes in this game. But anyways, that's tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll be streaming that.
That's
But
awesome. I could
welcome,
see us
guys.
doing a 7 days to die, like some sort of co-op RPG style game that
Yes,
we buy from donations from our Patreon supporters.
My
that's
my
true.
buddy OJ was telling me actually just earlier this week that he plays a 7 Days to Die game with some friends of his, and
It's
it
really
sounds
fun.
it sounds weird, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
it's
like,
like glitchy and weird, but it's also really cool and fun.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Maybe I made up the
it's.
glitchy part.
I mean, it's a game that's been in alpha for like 6 years.
Yeah, it's one of
oh
those.
wow,
Like,
You're
and
like, I feel bad for buying this, but you know what? I'm gonna do it.
but it's really really fun. It's a fun co-op game. It takes kind of like the elements of building like Minecraft-ish. So it's got like kind of a Minecrafty feel, and then you can like craft weapons and turrets and all sorts of stuff. So it's a very crafty, survival heavy game. But then there's like, oh, you can also explore all these like abandoned houses and abandoned hospitals, and it's got like just that really cool exploration feel. And
Love that.
it's fun. We should give that a try.
Absolutely love
oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wait, so
Yep.
what are Paul and Tommy's opinions on Minecraft?
Yes.
I mean, I played it probably for half an hour in 2012.
So you own a copy, is what I'm hearing.
I did back then, but that was way before there was whatever the Microsoft integration and like 5 iterations ago. So I would have to get a new one, but I'm not opposed to trying it out.
What did you play it on?
PC. I mean, I've looked for this, but like I don't have any of the things to like find that account again.
Got it.
Okay.
So
I,
you
uh,
need a
$30, like,
Minecraft account.
it'll be easy enough to get.
Yeah.
I have no qualms with it. Tuesday nights are bad for me, but in general, I
Yeah.
could give it a whirl.
Without timing.
We could also
considered.
pick another night too.
Right.
We can find another night.
Yeah,
to do it.
I mean, I like games like that, so I should, in theory, like it. I resented it because it was popular, and I didn't.
Yeah,
Classic.
same.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need that shit. See ya.
Tommy
But
and I are
I-
going to start our unranked Grand Champ Rocket League series soon.
Oh yeah.
Jesse,
Jesse, it looks like
we're
we
not
can't hear
doing
you.
that. You can't hear me?
Race. Well, yeah. hold on.
Plastic Buddha says they can't hear you in the chat.
Tell him to turn it the fuck up.
Got. It is gay.
Not this problem again.
I'm going to also say that I haven't taken the Saran wrap off of my desktop case since I moved in January.
What?
Jesso, if it is giving you issues, my suggestion to fix it is just remove it as an audio source and then just add it back in. That usually fixes it for me. Literally turning it on and off. Let us know if you can hear Jesso out there, everybody.
Hello, it is I, Jesso. I'm gonna do the
Yes?
thing where I raise some of these here decibles.
And that was
Sweet.
Gesso talking.
Anything?
So
Anything
did not
better
hear
now?
That. please let us know.
On my monitors, it says I'm going way into the red. So
Better.
could we do
PB says better.
could we do more PB, or is this good? Higher, lower, deeper, higher.
Deeper.
What do you think, Plastic Buddha 88?
We're all
We're
good.
all good. Wow.
Hey,
I
so
better not go any louder.
First of all, I just want to say we hit 50 followers.
Oh, I
Shit.
forgot I have to do the
Nice.
falsetto voice. Fuck. Might have to turn it down for that. 50
yeah,
followers! Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you all for
That's fucking
following
cool.
us.
We are
Um,
affiliated with things.
Yeah, we got an
Wow.
offer to do affiliates and stuff like that, but we are here to have fun and to play, and we appreciate that you guys enjoy this as well.
Help us quit our
Um,
jobs.
Yeah.
Let's
us
worry
quit our
about that later.
For
I'm
90
worried about
cents a
quitting my
day,
job
you
every
too
goddamn
can
day I
help.
clock in.
Mm.
This is why I don't tell my coworkers
Your
my stream
your
title.
job has the rare distinction
Oh,
of
damn.
being both literally and figuratively shitty, though.
Hey.
Oh, Barrett's watching us on his Chromecast, and we're all super fancy. We're on like
Oh, that's
TV.
high tech.
Ooh, look at you. He's
Damn,
like,
we've
yo,
hit
I'm
the
watching it on my phone, but it's
Chromecast.
on my TV. Sup?
All right,
Phonecast.
so let's do the intro. Let's start off different. We'll do the intro, and then we'll go through the game, and we'll go ahead and get started. So, thanks everybody. It is Thursday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we appreciate you joining us. This is How to Kickflip a Horse presents Burn Bright. We are a mostly weekly podcast, adventurecast, and we are right now working with Burn Bright, which is a game that's exclusively for Roll20. It's a very light and easy system, and we like to focus more on the story or the rule of cool as opposed to some of the crunchy number systems that Dungeons and Dragons and some other systems have. So Roll20 is a really great host for this amazing, easy space opera game we like to call Burn Bright. With us, as always, we've got the crew of the Inconsequential Space Egg, who are making their way through the galaxy, righting wrongs. First up, we have Ivan.
Hello, I'm Ivan, and I am playing Oravona, the Eno journalist.
We also have everybody's favorite piece of plastic, Paul.
And I'm playing Prisoner, a shape-shifting plastic being that is not sure he's righting wrongs more than wronging rights, but that's what it is.
Definitely killing those little whatchamacallits. We've got Gesso.
Hi, I'm Wait.
Thank you,
And
Cthulhu.
I'll be playing Horst Octothorpe.
Okay, thank you, Cthulhu, for joining us. And with
What
that,
happened?
we've also got Tommy.
Hi, I'm Tommy. I'm playing Shan or Doc, the sentient mass of bugs.
And I am Arius, and I will be playing everybody else. Thanks for joining us on How to Kickflip a Horse. What's going on, everybody? Thank you again for joining us. So I thought I would start today's session with a little bit of a recap. I know there's been a lot of stuff going on and a lot of threads that seem to be developing, but I wanted to give a quick overview of what we're doing. So this is the galaxy of Olaxis. Olaxis used to be a very expansive and thriving galaxy that stretched thousands and thousands of light years. However, about 100 years ago, a weird phenomenon was noticed as the edges of the universe began to glow, and a red, strange energy wave began closing in on the universe, engulfing everything in its path. As the burn continued to close, the residents of the universe began to move towards the center of the galaxy, which, as you must imagine, would cause quite a bunch of craziness. Nobody really knows what the burn is. People have their theories. In fact, the crew of the Inconsequential Space Egg has dealt with many different groups. The first group that they dealt with was the Daylight. The Daylight was a group, a cult, who believes that the burn is a reawakening. Going through the burn is a sacred and religious thing, and that only the pure will survive going through the burn, while everybody else will be destroyed. And you have other groups who think that the burn can be solved through science. Like the Order of Heroes, they believe that it doesn't matter what we throw at this thing or what we use or who gets hurt or who we exploit. The important thing is getting this burn to stop and saving the universe. So while they believe themselves to be heroes, their tactics are a little bit less than what would you call the scientific method there. Jesso, help me out. The ethics, of scientific.
Yes, scientific ethics.
Ethics. The scientific
theory,
ethics.
I'm not sure where we're going.
Moral.
I just
whatever.
extract DNA from poop, man. I don't know.
But no poop was hurt in the making of that extraction.
I don't promise that.
So another group that the Inconsequential Space Egg has been working with is a group called ARC. ARC has pretty noble aspirations. They want to try and help as many people as possible, but at the same time, they're trying to catalog as much from the universe by getting to planets before they get eaten up by the burn, and they've been doing quite a lot of work with them. In fact, one of the missions that the Inconsequential Space Egg was to assist the ARC with the recovery of some plasma that was stolen from them. We have now discovered that robots boarded the ship, stole the plasma, and left everybody to die. But the egg had other plans and was able to get most of the crew out safely that crash landed on a planet near the burn. Following the leads of the robots, they have come to Yalbus, Yalbus 4 to be specific, and they have tracked down where these robots seem to have been made, and this is pretty much where we find our crew. Our crew had to sneak on planet side because they didn't want to make a big stink, but they are now here in Irvaport. And I think more specifically, I think you all were drinking, weren't you? Weren't you all getting some drinks?
Oh
with your new friend?
Indeed, we are at the Floston something.
Floston Paradise.
Floston Paradise.
Floston Paradise, yes.
Yeah, this little cool bar-looking thing right here. It's a pretty fancy schmancy little bar. They've got drinking and all sorts of things going on. Last time, I believe we left off is you were tracking down these some leads, correct? Ivan, what was the last couple of things that you guys were doing?
Well, the last thing that we were doing was talking to Tellin Apostrophe, who appears to be a member of the Ulron military, and he was surprised to see us here. We were also approached by a drunk Kithuk who was pissed that we were here. He seemed to think that we were refugees. This Tellin guy, I don't think he didn't. If he recognized us or anything, he didn't let on. He was just like, I feel like he was just being helpful. trying to, have us not be harassed.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We had talked whenever that was, about Horst's recognizability, and I don't recall if we had addressed that during the last game or not.
Well, I think Horst was in a bit of a disguise.
Oh, right. Nailed it. All right, cool. That explains that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we were getting Space Citywides with Tellen and trying to get some info about the goings on in the area. He was telling us that there had been increasing hostilities between the Kithuk and the Alron about the ever worsening refugee situation. They apparently have differing views on who gets to have people go to which planets. Those planets include Bryte and Tassad, or Tassade. I'm not sure how you say that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's one thing. A thing that I was thinking I could talk to Tellen about, I don't recall if we talked to him about the is it the pulsar missile? Pluron missile? The Pluron missile.
Yeah, the Pluron.
But he's Alron military, and that's a Kithuk weapon. So
Correct,
I don't want to let him in on us being on the trail of black market Kithuk weapons.
Yeah, I think
He's a little too goody for the likes of us.
Yeah, I mean, he did save y'all's butts. So yeah, there is definitely some.
I'm not saying he is not helpful.
Yes, there's some political situations going on that you've learned about for sure. And as some Kithuk were kind of harassing you all on the streets, this guy stepped in to kind of look out for you guys. So tell me what you guys are doing here. Like, the old Ron, if you're not in the military, then you're usually an outsider,
What?
Isn't that right, Alron?
I don't
Alrina.
know. I'm just a simple all-round woman. But yes, it's right.
He grabs a drink and he seems pretty concerned. He kind of grabs the bartender's attention, which is this cool little droid thing, and there's also an Eno and a Kithuk behind the bar for some reason, but we'll leave him there. But the droid comes up and he pours you all some Space City Wides. And as he's kind of passing them out to you, you see that he's a little bit kind of on edge.
The droid is?
No.
Tellen. I'm just making shit up
Tellen.
in my brain right now.
No, it's okay. I might not have described this too perfectly, but I tried.
So
Tellen looks like he's quite nervous indeed.
Prisoner, smacks the jukebox one more time to put on our awesome bar music song.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah, yes.
Wheel Space
Everyone's
Sally's
favorite tune.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And, yes. There we go. That's the one. Hey, I mean, don't worry about this. We're a couple of, travelers. We're from around the bouts. Can I get some type of suave roll to convince him that we're calm here? Nothing's type of...
Yeah, I was going to offer up some suave or some empathy rolls. By the way, guys, I got some cool new Alron. I got some cool new tokens.
Sweet.
Different races.
Tokens.
Look at this guy. This is an Alron dude. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? I think I've got you guys on the wrong map. Look at that.
There we go.
Whoa.
So yeah, so this guy's a new little Alron guy.
Oh, it's Horst and Oro's baby.
It's Horo.
Whoa.
Rude.
Got him.
All right. So give me a difficulty of 3. For sure. He seems to ease up. He seems to be pretty comfortable with you. Thanks. Sorry about that, Oro. But why those are two dogs? He doesn't seem to be uncomfortable with you quite as much, just about the situation going on. He's like, look, I was sent here for a particular reason, and I think I've already drawn too much attention to myself already.
You could always try wearing a disguise.
Oh, yep, that's possible too. Yes.
Are you hiding from people in this bar or establishment, or just in general?
Well, I mean, as you can see, the Cthulhu situation is a little bit fuzzy here. I mean, usually we kind of separate our time on leave here, so we don't intercept each other. You know, we kind of have an agreement with the port. You know, they usually let the Cthulhu, you know, have their time here, and then the Olrons kind of hang out here for a little R&R, but it's not very often too cross, so being here like this is going to be a little bit difficult. Let me ask you all a question. You all look like a pretty capable group, a very mixed group here. We've got, I'm not sure, I'm guessing, Driftling, because of your odd combination of species going on here, and
what do you mean odd?
I mean odd in the most wonderful way, because you can't even. We've got, Aurornan, which is also quite it's very odd to see all of you together. It's like United Colors of Benetton stars at here.
I think we make quite a good team.
I think that this is the diverse group that you hanging out with us for a moment more will not attract more attention.
Okay. All right.
We're all refugees here.
So what's what my voice is? I see that the chat has a problems with my voice.
I don't know that it's your voice.
Oh, what's wrong with your voice? Sweetheart, you've got a beautiful voice.
Oh, I thank you.
She sings like a goddamn angel.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's a little early for karaoke though, don't you, Horstina?
Oh, yes, I have it. I need a few more drinks before that.
Speaking of which, come with me to the bar, my friend. And I'm gonna sort of grab Horst by the elbow and it is time for girl talk.
Oh, if you insist. I love girl talk.
I go over with Horst to where's my guy? Oh yeah, that's fair. And I look at him and I go, Horst, you must stop talking.
Okay. I thought I'm doing a pretty good job.
You're doing great, but I'm begging you. You see my ears can pick up a much higher range of sound, and it is excruciating.
Sounds like two rocks rubbing together.
It is like a chalkboard made of nails rubbing against a chalkboard.
It's like 3d6 rolling across the table.
Well, okay, but I was told to turn the volume up.
You asked for this.
Oh man, I'm gonna see how long we can stretch this out.
I'm gonna, in an effort to move this, I'm gonna nod to the two people behind the bar who presumably now have their backs to us, and I'm gonna say, "Did I seem a little sketchy to you, Horst? Something strange is afoot here, I think."
Hard nod.
Let's keep an eye out on these two. What was that? What was that other guy? Or he was talking about. I mean, I was standing right there listening. I know what he was talking. What do you think of this guy?
He sketches. Anytime there's an all-run off planet and not serving, you gotta ask yourself, why are they off planet? And just
Is he not? Is he not the military man?
right.
I thought
Yes,
he.
but why? What's his deal? What's he looking for?
Oh, certainly, certainly.
I like he's blatantly rocking the military insignia now. But I know the exact division. He's with the Flying Stoned Boys, and they're a bit of a specialist squad that specialize as a squad in sort of recon and identification of potential targets and threats.
I will say he's not carrying it openly. His insignia openly. It's not like he's representing military.
No, but I recognize it.
But you recognize him, yes, you do.
Yeah, I recognize he's
Interesting.
not carrying it openly. He's very obviously has a military stance with the broad shoulders and the nice tucked-in cuffs. I can tell that.
Certainly, certainly.
I don't know.
Very put together, meticulous even.
Yeah. He's somebody to keep an eye
my
on, and
My sweet DM, could I make a perception check to ascertain whether Horst's ruse has truly stuck with Talon?
Sure.
Because I think it is strange that Horst recognizes him, but not the other way around. Even though, obviously the disguise is very good. Never mind.
I would probably say this would be an
Talk, this
empathy
guy's
check.
good
I
enough.
think. I think an empathy check would be straighter, or you could make that work too. An argument for an empathy check, but I could do perception as well. Either one of those, I think, would work for the situation.
I prefer the perception because I need a D8 roll.
Go for it.
All right.
Let's discuss.
Complexity.
We're gonna do complexity 2 on this.
Okey-doke.
Complex City. Is that where we're at? Ooh,
Pass.
did
Okay.
you see that hang out on the 6 real quick?
I did.
So you can tell that he's a little bit suspicious. Like, you get the impression that he knows something's up, but he, you don't know whether he really cares or not, or whether, or he knows or not. But if he is suspicious, he doesn't seem to be too concerned. You know what I mean? So you believe he's kind of suspicious
Right,
of that.
he's not he's wary of us more than he it seems to me like another explanation would be that he just thinks we're weirdos, which
He does think you all are weirdos,
which I don't
correct.
think is accurate. I mean, I don't think is inaccurate at all.
Especially because
Yeah,
all
no.
Rons don't have sexes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I do love that.
Just let that
Also,
sink
really
in.
cool thing about this is most of the races and species in this game, I should say, are kind of gender fluid, which is something that I really dig a lot about this particular thing.
Yeah,
So,
my dude's deaf asexual, so.
Yep.
Hey, you're just banging yourself all day.
Just bugging all out.
Oh, gross.
Yeah,
You're
no,
my
but he's
pants, dude.
he's wary. I think that's the best way to say he's wary.
Gotcha.
Prisoner kind of talked him over and kind of is over there being all buddy with him and so tell me so I didn't mean any offense earlier saying that you were odd, so I mean I know you're driftling, but I don't see many of you guys around, and you too, Roran, and it's very rare that that I've seen you all around either. So what's your stories?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Wait a yes,
And that's our episode, everybody. Have a great night.
Yeah, these guys, they're good people. They, they. I can help go on Fonzie one more time. These guys are good people. We've been on some missions together. We've been helping some people. They saved me from something. Let's not get into that right now. But they saved me, and we've been helping people across the galaxy since then.
I couldn't agree more.
Wait. Actually, no. You were doing that for the other person. I thought that's right. You're using the read mind skills for the shopkeeper. All right. He says, "Look. Okay. I'm gonna be straight with you guys and let you know. I was supposed to rendezvous with somebody here, and it's been about 2 days. And when I saw, this other one walking, and I thought maybe this might be an opportunity to be my contact, but I don't think you all are it. But look, I'm kind of running out of time here, and I need a little bit of your help."
What is it?
Is this motherfucker looking for Horst?
Have you heard of somebody named Horst? My name's Clarky. No.
Oh no!
I rip off
Kill
my
him.
disguise. Fuck you, Clarky. You'll never get me.
I still have a
building.
pistol, embedded in my plastic in my thigh. I
You
will
do, for
shoot this
sure.
motherfucker immediately.
No. So he says, "Look, okay. I think I'd feel more comfortable if we kind of retired to one of the booths and just kind of moved out of earshot. Would you be okay with that?"
Lead the way.
All right. So he takes residence in one of these cool little booths over here on the top left.
It's a photo booth.
Play
These
it
patrons
real
are
cool.
switching, and then they're leaving, and just representing different patrons coming in. But yeah, if you all want to move over to different places, feel free. A group of Kathuk walk in as you all are sitting there, and he kind of seems to definitely not want to be seen by them, so he kind of like slumps in the corner, and you see him tap a little thing on his chest, and a very kind of good from a distance, but if you're up close, you can tell it's kind of like a Kathuk hologram kind of radiates across his face. And he says, "You should tell your friend to come over here and stay away from these coming in. I would suggest that."
I'll psychically relay a message of warning to Horst and Oro.
So Talon is suddenly wearing a Kathuk disguise.
Yeah, very like shitty like Kathuk disguise.
But it's like a hollow disguise.
Yeah, it's like a
right?
hollow kind of projection kind of thing that comes over his
Cool.
face.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, so he's wearing like a Kathuk cover.
Then I'll mind radio over to those two.
Mind radio.
Um,
Brains of Farspeak.
right, I'll Morse code their brain.
And prisoner is gonna pass him his beer, but say you might not want to drink that. It might interfere with the hologram you just put up.
He says, "Don't worry about it," and he gets a straw and it goes underneath the hologram and up to his mouth.
So he's just displaying a hologram over his face.
It's like a
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
straw that he
he's-
brought himself.
Yeah, he's got this little. It's not quite the highest tech disguise badge that there are, but this one seems to be good. He's like, yeah, this one. Unfortunately, I'm stuck to using this one as the other one seems to have malfunctioned. But I really suggest you all invest in some good high quality facial disguises if you're going to be running around.
But I have so many faces.
Prisoner starts just
We
morphing his
got
face
disguise
into different
badges, didn't we?
things. Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
did
did.
get disguise badges.
I'll click mine
I'm
over
not-
to Kathuk mode.
You guys already have them on.
Yeah, I'll just be wearing my regular clothes instead of my shabby disguise clothes,
Oh, okay.
and be a Kathuk.
Kathuk.
Being Kathuk.
All right. So you give me a roll for that. Whatever the deception type roll is, we can do a little roll, see how accurate you get this thing on.
Wait, do what now?
Give me a difficulty of 2 for just this deceive or something like of that nature.
Deceive.
I'm always.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Is there an argument for me doing stealth since I'm trying to remain
You can do
hidden?
stealth as well. Yeah, that's why I said of the sort. I left it open.
Gotcha. Complexity 2, you said?
Yep. All right, cool. Yeah, you kind of like disappear off into the shadows as you move yourself over, and your little thing flashes on, and you have this hologram over your face. Again, it's a little bit better quality than his, but it's one of those things. It's like, if somebody was to come right up to you, it would probably be pretty apparent, especially if people know about these things.
Sure. Once they realize that my entire head isn't moving,
Yeah, exactly. Like if it was to a bunch of Nivik, they would fall for it. But
and that I have limbs and body.
Yep.
Mhm.
But since you're sitting behind this little bar area, you can't tell.
They were also
so it's-
specifically made for Ulron, I think, so you look a little, like, jagged.
I'm feeling extra blocky today.
You had yeah, it's like a Max Headroom kind of look going on.
There you go.
All right, look. All right, so here's what's going on. Okay. You know what's going on between the Ulron and the Kathuk, yes?
Yes, more or less.
Okay, well, it seems that things have gotten a little bit more desperate in some places, and we're worried that there may be a supply of some illegal weapons going to support some of these insurrection groups that the Ulron have already kind of held, and we've seen an uptick in attacks and different weapons and higher tech weapons, and that they should get a hold of. So I do believe that it's coming from here, and
So you're saying that the Ulron are supplying insurrection groups?
we don't know. We don't know who is doing the group.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
We believe it to be 2 groups. We believe that of course, our first impression is that the Kathuk are providing weapons to insurrection groups in some of our held territories. But we can't be sure if it's directly them. We also can't say that this is not a thing that might not be for profit. So we do have 2 names and a place to look for them. The only problem is it's well, let's just say it's not exactly the above board, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm certainly I'm familiar. We spend a lot of time firmly below the board.
Are you familiar with rumors of there being an underground market?
Yes, in fact, we were on our way there.
Well, excellent. Okay. I would really appreciate if you guys could help me out, and I would owe you one, but we need to there's a shop, the Laser Edge, and it's run by a Kathuk named Fartakma and an Eno that goes by the name of Norvatella. And well, I would love to get into their information systems. I would love to be able to look through their computer systems and see if I can find any traces of those weapons coming from them, and who ordered the weapons, and basic espionage stuff. But the problem is, since I don't have my support here, I'm wondering if maybe you all could help me out.
Yes, indeed. Why is that you are without support? You are military, correct? I would imagine you have quite a lot of resources behind an operation in a place such as this.
It's not everyone that comes across these disguise badges.
Yeah, well, let's just say if the Ulron were officially discovered to be interfering with things from a certain guild, it would be a very bad scene for us if the weapons that people that we get weapons from, if all of a sudden, we upset them, and rumor on the street is that they are the guild that may or may not run the black market.
Wink, wink, wink.
Right. This guy barely knows anything.
How many bugs just winked back at him?
Only half. The other half,
the front half.
Was kind of confused. They're like,
It was just the butthole that went
So what you
down.
are talking about here, just so we are clear, Talon, my friend, is illegal surveillance. Yes?
Allegedly, I think it would take even a 6 surveillance. It would take two people to hold it down.
And forgive me for eavesdropping lightly earlier. I overheard you say that you were looking for a certain Roran. Was that correct?
No.
Oh, no?
For a
Oh,
Kathuk.
I misunderstood.
Yes, no. Looking for, well, and he pulls out his slab and he shows you pictures of these two people, and you can kind of see that they're at like a little market stall / interior room, and he says they sell some interesting pieces down there. If I've got resources, I've got funds. The problem is this mission is a very exclusive group of people who knew, and the people that I was supposed to make contact with, well, let's just say my backup is not here, and the person I was going to make contact with disappeared. So I've got 2 problems here, or 2 things. Either I head back and I call the mission a bust, or if I could get some help from some guns for hire, as you seem to all be capable.
What are they typically selling at this shop? What are their above board wares?
No, they don't have anything above board. I think they might have some gum that they sell up front. That's probably the most legit they have. They've got all sorts of different. One of the things that is very interesting, they've got rumors of having a. Where's my list? Hold on a second while I pull up. They have some energy weapon attachment modules that increase the power of plasma and laser weapons almost tenfold. Of course, these are not allowed because this also causes for weapons to malfunction very quickly and would cause all sorts of certain issues. Let's see.
They don't have any pretense if we approach them to buy things with them if they're not selling more than gum.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're down in the market, it's it's important that you if we're going to go straight up to them to talk the talk, and I'm sure they'll if they believe you, they'll make sales to you, and if not, the other option is to go in more covert. There's also things there that you might be interested in purchasing yourselves and use that as a front to get started with them. One of the things that we're seeing a lot of is quantum enhancement reaction modules on some of these insurgents we're capturing. This increases people's physical reaction speed and energy. The only problem with it is the backdrop is you're left a little bit stupefied after using it. Not unusable, but it's pretty easy to catch people who use these after that don't know what they're doing. So
Interesting.
Boring.
So-
Yeah.
I'm interesting as well.
Can you tell me any more about these plasma enhancers, plasma weapon enhancers?
yeah, I mean they have different models that they hook up to pistols and to rifles, but what it does is it basically arcs energy back with each other. Most of the times, injecting plasma into it, which of course is a very dangerous combination, has been outlawed. By the treaty, the
Yes, the
Olron,
treaty.
Olron and Kathuk Swiss treaty.
The Swiss always negotiating things. Okay.
I mean, they've got a whole list of things that but my main thing is to find out if they are a supplier for these groups. This is your mission if you choose to accept it. Like I said, we've got funds, and along with spending expenses, I should be able to give you guys about 20,000 argent for a successful job. Well, I'll say for a completed job. Success will be determined on what we find.
I mean, it may take some spending to get them to believe that we're interested buyers. Can't we go up a little bit?
Well, I can. Why don't you give me?
That is a good point. We would
roll.
need a substantial amount of that up front.
Yes. I mean, we're going to talk to them about buying very expensive off-the-market things. We need to establish ourselves as legitimate buyers. We probably need 40,000.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Give me a complexity for a suave roll. I would love to make one.
Yeah. Suave 3
Jacket is doing wonders for him.
Yes.
plus
thank
one
you.
jacket of negotiating.
Thank you, Doc, for this jacket that I've been meaning to wear this whole time.
No problem, partner. I'll pull the collar up on mine.
So
Don't worry.
you think 40? Is that what you're saying?
Minimum. Yes, and
Yes. 40. Yeah, I think. Okay, look, we can do this. That should not be an issue. It's important that we keep a low profile and we figure out how we're going to go about this.
I just
So,
look over to Horst and I look over to everyone. I mean, we have the mental connection where I'm saying anything else, guys, but I'm just looking over what's going on.
An excellent bit of haggling, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys think?
Talon, when we walked in here, I could tell that you thought that we were sort of a strange sight. And now here, all of us are sitting around this booth with our strange Kithok disguises on. And I'm wondering, how important is honesty to you?
Well, that really is a quite a loaded question for somebody who works in espionage. It's
But are you?
it's rare.
I understand that in this line of work, a bit of subterfuge is often necessary. But what it is that makes our motley gang a functioning unit, what makes us more than just a crew of a spaceship, is that we are honest with each other, but more importantly, we are honest with ourselves. And I'm curious, are you honest with yourself about your motivations for why you do the things you do?
Well, I didn't expect to get into such a deep philosophical conversation, but
He
yes.
can't tell it because of my Kithuk disguise, but I'm totally giving him like the Larry David "Are you lying?" face.
Nice.
This is what I can promise you. Look, you're rolling around with a Kathuk here. I'm sorry, an Allron here, and I see you guys as different in adversity, and this is, eventually what we're fighting for. It's we believe that there's a certain amount of room for people, and we don't know if that's how the Kathuk feel. And as we're fighting and trying to keep the peace, there's somebody out there that's disturbing that peace. And honestly, that's what I'm doing this for.
I think we will be able to work together, Talon. And I'll pull out my slab and put it on the table and say, "I'm ready for the space Venmo whenever you are, and we will get on this." Did you say that the name was Fartakma?
I will put it into chat.
Thank you. I really heard. I heard, and I want it to be Fartakma, so I can call him Fart for short.
Yes.
This name.
Yes.
Fuck.
This-
I kind
this
of
name.
I realized I went very Klingon with this name for Tukmach, but it's Mach.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
That is not what I wrote down.
That's kind of
Didn't
like what
think so.
happened to me at the beginning of this episode.
Norvatella, I got right.
Yeah,
My
it's like
spelling of
Nutella.
it.
For Takuma. That's awesome. All right, he's got a new name now. His name is Farquad Moi.
Yeah. Definitely some fart talk.
I mean, this is how you spell it in the native Kathuk language. I had fart. Oh boy. Anybody else have any fun ideas of what the name was spelled like to be? Oh man, that's too funny. Fart for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I.
And yes, space Venmo. It's like, do you take space swipe? Cool. So yeah, you swipe the pad. The pad swipes to you with money into your account. And he says, "All right. So I think we should take a quick commercial break and then come back and do some heist planning."
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
yeah, I'm just gonna go, hey.
I'm gonna heist.
All right, cool. So we are going to take a 10-minute break. We shall return, and we'll get to the Plasmas 11. Is what I think I'll call this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, let's take a little break, and we'll be back. yo. What is happening?
Chilling. Chilling, God.
Just.
I am freaking sleepy, but stoked.
Yeah. You said you're sleepy, but stoked.
Stoked. Yeah. I meant to actually talk to you guys too. I'm gonna be out next week.
The galaxy ends.
Birthday week.
Oh yeah, hey.
Birthday
Happy
week.
birthday week.
Birthday week. Gonna be at an Airbnb.
Ooh.
Gone
Sure.
fishing. There's a lake nearby. I'm gonna try to catch up with Tommy's catch rate.
Tommy's been making a lot of fish late for things.
Yeah, seriously. No fish has made an appointment on time in 2021 because of Tommy. Are those all the same body of water? You be on that brandy one, or? I thought I heard Tommy.
Is Tommy even here? Yeah.
Ari's laugh and Tommy's laugh sounds a little similar sometimes. Damn. Shots fired.
I don't know what Tommy. I don't know. I can't think of it now.
I can't wait for all you guys to meet. I feel like
exciting.
I don't know.
No.
QB maybe, because I'm the only one that knows all of you in real life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And-
We look forward to doing a live show one day.
Ari,
You can't
you've
hear
apparently
me
met
anymore,
my.
Plastic Buddha.
Ari, you've met my wife though. She knows you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Via Roya?
Yeah. I guess.
Ah.
Well, let me throw on mute and ask her.
Okay. Yes. Let's not just.
That would make sense. I mean, I know Paul through Paul's wife, technically. But that's it? You can only hear the falsetto? I think you're just choosing to only hear the falsetto, Plastic Buddha.
Yeah. She says she met you through, I think, Maddie and then someone named Jenny.
Oh, yeah. Jenny
Yes.
who Ari, I think, met like once or twice. Not Jenny. Damn it, I ruined the joke. Jenny Cook, who Ari met once or twice, which was very untrue, was the joke.
Jenny and I dated for 3 wonderful years.
Well, that's how NG knew you.
That's awesome.
Knows you, I guess.
Fantastic.
It's a small galaxy after all.
Oh, it's a small galaxy after.
My wife and Paul's wife are friends.
Yes. Yes. And Jesse and I met by basically shit talking about hockey.
Fuck the Penguins.
Yes.
Good,
Fuck the Penguins.
good origin story as any.
Yes.
And no hockey games happened yesterday, and we're not going to talk about them any further than that. Nope.
It's canon to me.
You know, my hockey team's doing bad, my baseball team's doing bad. But I really can't complain about the baseball team, because if the Crabs won another fucking championship, it would just be too much. Too much of a good thing.
I mean, they still might, go to the weekend or whatever.
I guess they do have a chance at the wild card,
Mm-hmm.
but they really shouldn't.
Are they Stone Cold bottom?
I'll check real quick. They have like an almost
I'm on it.
1-2 record. I don't know
Oh
what's
yeah,
up with my audio.
they are the dead bottom of
The mild
low.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, what a night.
Yep.
Oh, and they got the lowest score. Oh no, they don't. The Georgias are the only ones lower than them with 26.55.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the players go elsewhere yet?
Yeah, that happens during floods, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then when they come back, their names are all jarbled and they're like missing pieces of themselves.
Oh, is that what that's from? I'd seen the weird names more than I'd seen, but I hadn't correlated it to the flooding. To the elsewhere. Because like the flooding in the flooding weather, like is when I saw like so and so has been taken elsewhere.
Exactly.
But I hadn't noticed anyone coming back yet.
I like the whole stadiums thing. The crabs keep voting to have like black hole stuff. So like there's all this emphasis on like if a black hole happens, the crabs get all these bonuses for black holes, and like it's more likely that black holes are going to happen at the crab habitat.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Race chaos.
Is that their stadium name, the Crabitat?
Yeah, the Crabitat. It's also their Discord name.
That's sick. I love that.
Yeah. It's the Baltimore Crabs.
Oh.
Hell yeah. I really was close to joining the Ohio Worms though, like specifically because their mascot's a snail.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
You guys should check out Blaseball. It's really fun. It's stupid and passive and really fun.
It's my favorite fake gambling.
I'm really glad that there's
gambling game.
Out. Not real gambling. It's just fake money.
Well, I know.
There's no way to spend real money on it.
Some dudes were bored during the pandemic and decided to make like a little ticker-based baseball game that like is ridiculous. So you buy votes at the end of every season. It's a baseball
fan simulator.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
You buy wills, blessings, and decrees at the end of every season, and then they go into effect and permanently change the game. Like the Crabs were doing really well because they got the fourth base blessing, so you had to the fourth strike blessing, so you had to get 4 strikes to get a player out.
Damn. That makes things interesting now, don't it?
Yeah, it gets wild. Black holes come. People like referees incinerate people. There was what was the thing that happened to Non?
Oh, he got like.
It was the grand something inning, right?
Right, it was the fuck. I know what you're talking about. It was when the LA tacos became the unlimited tacos.
Exactly.
He split reality. The sim fucked up and it said that they won and lost the game simultaneously. And so the developers were just like, "Yep, this can happen in baseball now."
The grand unslam.
That's what it was, the Grand On Slam.
And it took me until like a week ago to figure out that NAN is just like a different version of NA. It's just something you put in a blank space.
Right.
Yeah. I never realized
that. NAN's like what happens when code comes back. It's like there's nothing here that's supposed to. Right,
it's short for not available number or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. All right, cool. How are we doing?
Better now that you're here.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo.
Oh, they've been here. Now we're just waiting for everybody else to get here.
I think that's everybody.
Tommy.
I thought he just chimed in.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, there he is.
You hear me?
I guess I just missed you when you chimed before.
Baby Tommy, sleepy Tommy.
Birds on a pig, sleepy Tommy.
The world has gone insane.
And you don't know what is right.
You just gulp on that Tommy.
And hold on tight. Baby Tommy.
Thank you.
Baby Tommy.
And our follower count is plummeting.
It's going to be our new album that's going to be coming out, Baby Tommy. All right. So
is going to be the
all
acapella
have
of the song.
Stuff to plan. All right. Yeah, I need to bring him over. So, what's going on? What was the
I guess we're gonna head to this. What's the? I know the name of it. The Sessafin Underground.
The Sessafin Underground Market. Correct.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Let's.
So we got a heist.
do you recommend that we maintain our Kithok disguises on the street? Is it likely that we're going to be harangued again?
Well, there's kind of a rule down in the black market, and that's anything going on outside doesn't exist inside. So as long as we keep it cool in there, we keep our distance, we don't make a fuss. The Senchal Guild patrols that area pretty heavily and makes sure that people stay within their lane. So I don't think we need to stay in Cthulhu disguises if we're trying to be down there. In fact, we just kind of don't need to stick out. But as long as we don't really do anything, people can't retaliate on us down there if that's what you're worried about.
You mean stick out more than 3 Cthulhu hanging out with an Olron?
I don't know if maybe we should split up so we don't look as big of a group if we're going to just do some recon. Let's probably split up into smaller groups and we can work from there. How do you guys want to do this?
I just want to know who's gonna stick with me to keep me away from jukeboxes.
I got you.
No.
Keeps putting his hand right through them.
I'll roll with Horst.
Yeah.
Horstina, sorry.
I spelled Horstina. It's a Horstina. I gotta fix that.
I think they're both good.
They both pretty decently.
What do you guys think about the? I will take point and do the talking once we've surveyed the area.
Ah!
Hey.
A wild Nivik appears.
Oh shit!
Oh god!
Blah blah.
Kill it with death.
And Nivik is on the screen.
Why?
Oh,
Why is
does
there Nivik on the
Fonzie
screen?
keep his cool or what?
I am reaching for my space my.
I was working on a different screen. How did you guys
laser.
see that? That's so weird.
That
It's
is
there.
weird.
Not only do I
It's
see
still
it, but
there.
I'm controlling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can close out of it, Jesse.
I know. I just wanted to control
Must have just-
it first.
Oh, I see what happened. It showed to you in there. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, don't worry about these. Don't worry about Nivix right now.
Oh boy.
Unless you want to worry about Nivix.
Fonzie was very concerned.
Now
about
we
that.
are always worried about this now.
Alright, so let's get this rolling real quick. Alright, so what's the groups? How do you all want to split up? What's the idea here?
I guess if it's Prisoner and Horst, it'll be me and Doc.
Yeah. It seems like the most logical breakdown.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We'll get a little time to hang out with, maybe those we don't spend as much time with.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I give Doc bones.
Oh, I see
Bang.
that, and I give prisoner bones.
It's not a contest, dude.
You like
You, maybe.
Horst.
We're all
Horst
friends.
Horst hits me so hard, the plastic in my hand goes in quite a bit.
Dinson for a second.
There's
Gotta
a
use a
weird
lighter
level of
to-
hesitation where there's like bones and hands, and it's like multiple hands because he's got 4 of them, and
Like, don't know which one to go for at first,
Right,
so you're
right.
just kind of waving your hand around
it's
in
like
front of him.
so I basically do 2 fists forward, and he does 1 bones and 1 open hand, like. It's half awkward. I think that makes it.
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Okay,
Mixed
so
success.
you begin approaching from the market. Talon says that he is going to stick with Eno and Doc, and that they should probably approach from the western entrance, unless you're trying to be sneaky. How do you want to play this? I don't know what your skills and strengths are, but we can. How do you all want to work this? I'm good doing a little bit more covert stuff. So if I need to go off on my own, I can do that. Or if we're just trying to mingle with the crowd and do some conversating, you all can do that. What's your plan of approach here?
I think we're team loud and proud.
Yeah. And if nothing else, we're the distraction. We're going in there. We're talking.
Okay.
I'm pretty stealthy, but
I'm saying, why not make this we're Ocean's 11ing this, so why don't we help distract while you guys are doing the other thing?
Sure.
yeah, the whole.
This will be an interesting change of pace, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I wish that I wish Letus was here. It's okay though.
He offered.
It's
He
true.
always
He
wants
would
to
have
hang out with you guys.
He would have been a really good heist crew member, I bet. But what I would like is
Can we get
I need to get the dummy USB.
I have a few of those from way back in the day. I have a few hard drives.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
shit!
you do.
Wow.
I do.
My fucking guy.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
So
Can I get one of those?
I guess they could read your thoughts.
What's on them?
You don't want to. Don't look at that. He's got to delete them first.
Just the
I'm
most
completely-
basic.
I'm
Completely the
fine.
space hustlers.
Yeah, I would love the idea that it's your stash of Space Hustler.
It takes a while for him to decide like what to delete. You know what I mean? Because he's
You
got to
are-
really
yeah.
conserve like. the
He's
best
like looking
stuff.
at the whole handful of USB sticks, like, well, but that one's got that scene. This one's got.
This one's got a little bit of space, but don't run out because don't overwrite anything because I need that. Okay.
Okay, don't give me anything that you don't want to risk not getting back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, you find yourselves in this very chaotic but controlled situation. As you all walk through town, things start to get a little bit more desolate, and as you start to approach the edge of town, which almost looks like you're going to be heading out to the wastes where you came from, you head down this alley and you start hearing some noise. The first thing that you notice is that you can see people on the roof that seem to be watching. You can see some members of the Senchal Guild who seem to be walking around. There's a couple of little choke points, but nobody's really stopping to ask questions. But as you approach different areas, you can see that certain alleyways and certain streets kind of seem to be a little bit more kind of protected. But you break out into this kind of main area, and there are vendors set up selling stuff from tables. There's a couple of small stores selling their wares. There's, of course, a couple of other pleasures of the rock and bug being offered, and probably a couple of drug dealers around. The one thing that you notice, prisoner, really quickly is you see Nivix running around, but all these Nivix seem to have like a collar on them, and they seem to be running back and forth almost like they're delivery people. So you just see them just like running through crowds and underneath people, carrying all sorts of different pouches and bags, running back and forth. But this is where I'll kind of open it up and see what you guys want to investigate. I will say you see right in the middle of the square is Laser Edge Tech, and you can see that there's a couple of customers walking back and forth. But what you do notice is there's a pretty heavy presence. You can see that there's some soldiers that are kind of look like they're definitely not with the Senchal Guild, and you would assume that they are kind of the security for Laser's Edge tech shop. So, yep. And so you approach there, and all sorts of people are yelling, selling things, offering you up things, and what do you want to do?
Out of character, do you guys think I should go into this out of disguise or in disguise?
I think in disguise is the best way to approach this at the moment.
Okay.
But that's just my thought.
Yeah, if these soldier dudes are all around, I feel like this of all places is not where you would want to be recognized.
So not too loud and proud. Got it.
I mean, do you, but
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna. I want to mentally do the points at my eyes, points at the guys up on the roof to prisoner via the bug. However that happens.
Prisoner is pointing at him, pointing back at Horse eyes, and pointing at all the Nivix running around.
Horst nods knowingly, but doesn't know.
Yes. What?
Are there any other smaller vendors selling any technology anywhere around here besides this main thing that we're at?
Yeah. There's a bunch of different ones. We can. I was going to kind of handle this loot table rolls. So I've got a list of a bunch of different stuff and technology and things, and I figure I'll let you guys roll to see kind of what is made available to you that isn't necessarily, stuff that's been already pointed out to you. So let's see, what is this? If you want to roll a perception check, first give me a perception difficulty of 2 to kind of check out your surroundings.
Can Priz and I do that?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Cool. Hold on, I gotta open my character sheet. I haven't made a roll this whole game. It's been all roleplay for me, baby. It's all
That's right.
It's been all roleplay.
All right. 1 backflip coming up.
1 flipping of horses, as you wish.
1 horse to be kickflipped.
All right. Okay. You definitely see a couple of vendors looking around. You can roll a 20-sided die for me. Something we don't roll very often.
Each of us?
Yes.
Paul rolls 10, I roll 10. Wait, no, but that's...
no, each of you roll a 20-sided die.
Ooh, 9.
11. Together we have a 20!
Do we have a 20?
Make a wish.
Together we do.
We belong together.
It took me way too long to confirm that.
Oh, hey, look at that. One of the things I actually named before is on there. You see that these guys are, you definitely see the quantum enhancement reaction module being sold. These guys seem to be, selling kind of smaller items, while you kind of feel like the laser's edge kind of works in higher price items, and bulk stuff is kind of the impression that you've been given. But you see that, and you also see some people that are selling interplanetary internet. There's a bunch of illegal planetary internet options to kind of connect backdoor to the system without being traced.
The InfoNet.
Yep, the InfoNet. Let's see. You also
is there anyone selling slabs or in the process being fixed slabs?
Yeah,
slab
there
repair type guys.
You definitely see there's a couple of slab repairs for sure. And one of the things that stick out too that seem really interesting are nano repair factory units. They are, you see this guy's like, come take a look at some of this latest stuff. We've got this fancy nano repair factory unit. Do you know what this is? One of you?
Of course I do, but Horst probably wasn't paying attention in school when they were telling what that was. So, could you?
You're getting a real indignant look from me.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey,
I went to some of the finest.
Do any of you have
I don't know what it is. I'm just a simple all-round woman.
Do any of you happen to have, laser pistol or something I can demonstrate on?
I'm sure my lady has a lovely lady pistol or laser pistol.
You are getting
A lady pistol.
stare daggers. and I will reluctantly hand over my Supreme Laser Rifle.
Okay. Yes, this is a good model. This is a good model. He takes it and he smashes it into the ground. The
I swing on
barrel
him.
is twisted. The sparks come flying out of it. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Check this out. He takes this little box and he puts it on there. He says, you set this to what you have. We could do custom jobs also, but this is a pretty standard rifle. Let me put this in. And he hits a little button, and little flaps open up, and you see a bunch of little tiny. Well, you don't really see it. It just kind of looks like a wave of repair as the rifle begins to piece itself back together. And he says, "There you go, better than new. I should charge you for that. This is great, but if you ever need a fix in a pinch, these are good for 2 charges, and only today, we're running a special. We're willing to sell them for. Let me look at you guys. What about 3,000? How's that sound for this amazing repair system?"
You just kind of ruined my lady's rifle here. That was a very emotional shock. I mean, you gotta do something to discount us for that, emotional difficulty that this rock lady just went through. It's very traumatic.
I'm
Yes.
cradling my rifle like a baby and
Yeah.
cooing at it and like.
Pain and suffering.
Yeah, give me some sort of roll for that. I guess we can do like an empathy roll or a suave or something.
It's
I've got my
sincere, so I'll
swab that's
roll
gonna-
empathy.
Oh, I mean, I'd
You
love to
roll
roll
too.
suave. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't roll an empathy.
Hey,
Oh,
This
hey, awesome.
What'd you get?
both
2-1.
passed.
Okay.
And-
Oh,
Bastards.
look! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like as you say that, one of the guards are walking past the group, and as you start to make a fuss, he's like, "No! Please, come here!" And he kind of pulls you off the side. Okay. He's like, 25,
25.
2,500, and this puppy's yours.
I don't want. I don't want
20
the
or we
puppy.
walk into the alley. Or out of the alley. Where the guard is.
You start
yeah.
walking towards the guard.
I was just trying to threaten for a better price.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
Okay.
Give me a skullduggery roll.
Oh fuck.
Because you're trying to be sneaky. I think that, or if you want to roll something else, you can. But I feel like this is a good use of skullduggery.
Yeah.
Athletics.
He leaps towards the alley.
There it is. Oh my gosh.
Dang, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
he says, no, please. Here, I could give you a discount on some of the other things. You look like somebody who would enjoy being a little bit faster. Like sometimes when you're being approached, a lady can never be too careful, a gentleman either. But we've got these quantum enhancement reaction modules, and meta-wise, like let's say we were playing a game on a tabletop system. This would pretty much be it would increase your physical rolls. You would drop the physical rolls by 1 dice when used. However, after using it for up to D4 rounds, you will lose 1 in social.
Okay.
So it's like your strength. It's kind of like it'd be equivalent to like raging, if you will.
Right.
But it's a quantum enhancement reaction module. It works really well. You can use it probably like once or twice a day.
Other modules?
Oh no, I can't do both. I could do both for 3,000 because alone each of these is 2,000. You're already taking me 4,000. That's 1,000 less than I even planned on selling these for. But I'm not on great standing with the guards, and so I'm trying to help you out because it's hard to get back in here.
I need
Out
a
of
couple of
character.
slabs.
A couple slabs. Oh, you want slabs? I can.
Slabs? Yeah, I mean, you gotta throw something in here for me. Slabs, I mean, I need 1 working one and 2 kind of working ones.
Out of character. If you
Okay.
shoot this fucker, I got your back.
That's
I'm just letting you know the options there.
just saying. Okay,
Just
all
letting you know
right.
the options there.
Oh, was it? I mean, it's been quite some time since we've murder hoboed someone that I wasn't even ready for that option.
And I don't even have a character type up for this guy. I don't know what I'm even making him. I'm just doing a voice.
I just figured we're ducked into an alley right now. It'd be easy to just. But Horst wouldn't do that, so.
Mhm.
I mean, isn't her might?
Horstina, though. That's a bad bitch.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say that this is. I kind of feel very, very much like this is a Zavoy type character. So yeah. So he says, "All right. So you want a slab? What type of capabilities do you need these slabs to have? Are you looking for some hacking slabs? Are you looking for some phony slabs? Are you looking for some?
I need one good hacking slab, and I need 2 phony slabs. I need them just to look like slabs.
Okay. You see him, and he puts his hands to his snaily type mouth, and he makes this weird noise. And a Nivik runs over, and he chirps at the Nivik. He's like, Nivik goes, and he runs off. And the Nivik runs off, and his light collar turns yellow as he's off being used as a carrying device. Like, okay, so 25, or what do we say, 3,000 for the 2, and I will throw in a decent hacking slab and these 2 empty slabs, and we got a deal. And
I mean, mentally, just now, I'm like, Horst, do you want to shoot him? No, that's fine with me.
I'm also cool with shooting him, man.
I mean,
oh my god!
I think out of character, I think if you'd started the negotiations, prisoner would have jumped in to backstab him. But having me started the negotiations, I don't know.
We need to discuss our strategy for going in next time.
Yeah.
I talk. You initiate violence.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then we'll
you guys need a signal.
I'm also trying to. I mean, you guys would be aware there that there's quite the presence of guards walking around.
Well, we got into an
and of
alley,
course,
right?
no, he pulled you over to his little table. So you guys are kind of like in a main throughway. Like before, he kind of caught you guys like in the center. Like he was kind of doing like that thing that people do at markets, trying to bring people in. And then once you kind of started, he pulled you back in kind of towards his table where he has some of his stuff set up. It's not really like a table. It's more like one of those, those dive bar Chinese restaurants that like just are the facade and, don't really have anything. They just got a window that kind of faces.
Kiosco.
Like a kiosk, yes, a little kiosk. So what do you think?
I mean, I think we're getting what we like. These seem. How long does quantum enhancement last? How long does that? And out of character, I guess. How long does that decrease on the social last after we use it?
It depends on. A roll. I would have you roll a d4 after you do that, and it would be that many rounds.
Okay. And we're buying 1 or 2 of those?
1. He is offering you 1 of each.
Oh, it's not a BOGO?
Nope. He says if you wanna step it up, we can I could throw in 2. Let's see, we're at this. I mean
1 of each, and you take 1, I take 1. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, my thought was I talked us into this with your laser rifle being broken, like the nano repair thing was like the biggest thing you're interested in.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so let's just do this. The 3K for all that with the slabs and everything included.
All right. Sounds good. Nivik comes back rolling with this. He says this is a slab that acts like a slicer. It's It's a pretty decent one. It's the best I could find on short notice, and these are 2 duds, which were not very hard to find at all. Actually, people were pretty happy to get rid of these, but here you go. And he hands you over the box, and he wraps it up nicely and puts it into a little paper bag. He's like, as of course you know the etiquette, make sure that this isn't used on planet, and make sure that this is not seen on planet. This is, of course, a pre-recorded script that I have to read, but thank you very much, and please take care and follow all of the essential rules.
And I've never even been on this planet. What are you talking about?
And he runs off to another group that he sees. Sir, let me ask you a question. Do any of you happen to have a pistol on you? And he runs away from you guys. All right, let's go over to Doc and Oro. As you kind of come up, Talon kind of leads you down this kind of alleyway, which is a little bit quieter. It's up here. And you have a good vantage point of for Tuke and Norvatella's shop. You see kind of Norvatella kind of sits out and is doing more of the communicating with people as you walk by. You see that Tuke goes in every once in a while and kind of hangs out inside, and then kind of comes back out. And is just kind of looks like he's relaying information as he comes out. Kind of whispers a couple things to Norvatella. All right, this is the place. You could see they've got 2 guards that are on the outside. They usually have 1 or 2 on the inside, and besides the central guards that are marching around here too, we've got quite the bit of issue here, if you know what I mean. No. Yes.
It could certainly cause a problem.
Certainly. They're fairly isolated, though.
Are they well armed, or they just got some rinky-dink space guns?
You could see. I mean, they've got some the soldiers or the 2 kind of security guards that they've got posted here and here seem to be carrying some pretty decent weapons. It's the only people that can really openly carry these kind of weapons in here are their people. The Laser Edge's people are the only ones that have permission to carry these type of weapons. Everybody else, if you have weapons out like them, you'll get shot down real quick. So I definitely feel like there's something, some special privileges going on here, which is what worries me.
Well, we do have our disguise kits and whatnot, but
I think our best move probably is either... So, let me ping this guy. This guy is inside currently?
Yeah, he's inside.
Okay. And this is stairs that go up to a balcony? Or is that above us?
Yeah, so this is kind of what I was imagining. This is kind of an area that's kind of above. I'll say that this kind of leads up to a stairway that goes into the building, although it doesn't quite look like it. It looks like it's completely open. It's kind of like a back door into the building. So I would say there's
this looks like a balcony door. This looks like a ground level door to me.
And you just
pretty much.
Maybe this. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that guy was inside and not...
Yeah, that guy's inside. And then this is the balcony.
Up on the roof. Okay, so is this level above or below where we are?
It's below, so yeah.
Okay, so this is like a little boardwalk area, and then this building has a balcony on the second floor. I got it.
Yep, so it's basically this area right here, the purple area is at the same level that you guys are in.
Interesting.
But there's a step down that takes you to the kind of lower street level. It's sci-fi. There's a bunch of levels everywhere. That's how this works.
Sure. I love it.
Terraces. Space terraces.
What is your athletics like? Are you feeling spry today, Doc?
I have recovered from my wounds, and I am feeling spry again.
You think you can jump a roughly like 10-foot gap? Pretty easy.
Let me check my.
I mean, I guess you could just. No, you don't have wings on your bugs. You're crawling bugs, aren't you?
Yes. Legend has it we once had wings, but.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you may have them again. Who knows? It is a wide, strange galaxy.
It is. Oh, thank you, Aura. Where is? Okay. Yeah, I feel athletic. Yeah.
Okay, so this is now. Keep in mind, this is only my immediate, my cold read on this plan, if you will.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is, let me get out my whiteboard. I'm drawing this onto my slab of a photo I've just taken from above.
We're doing like a little huddle.
Yeah. So you go jump across here. I'm gonna choose a darker color so it's a little more visible. I'm gonna delete that I drew. So you come over here, jump across, do a little survey right here on this window, and then I was thinking either it might not be necessary, but I don't think there's anything wrong with being cautious in this scenario. I was thinking either myself, oh, I'm sorry, I slipped out of the voice. Either myself or Tellen could go here, drop down on this chump, knock him out so that he doesn't hear any of the ruckus from inside in case a ruckus does indeed occur. And then a third of us will go to this door. So we will be going into 2 different points. We will cover more ground. We will all have quick means of egress. And we will have 1 fewer person ready to come to their assistance if Tartuk goes back inside while we are inside.
Can I offer maybe some assistance in this plan?
Absolutely.
So,
Whoops.
I bought these fake slabs,
Oh, excellent. Yes, I should touch base with you about this.
and I know how these little weird creatures love technology. They seem to be on color or some type of control, but I'm sure if I throw a couple of slabs around, there will be some type of motion. And I've already adopted your voice patterns.
It is okay. I'm very influential.
Very.
Very much like Prisoner, though.
You should see how many space Instagram followers I have.
So
Space
I
Instagram.
Upwards of 25.
maybe as
Oh,
we try to
impressive.
launch this, surprise sneak attack, I can throw a slab or 2 around and distract the whole crowd as maybe some of these colored, Nivics that are running around will cause a scene as they see loose technology.
I think it's worth a shot. I thought the plan was for you guys to create the distraction, hopefully to keep the 2 of them out front of the place. You know what I mean?
That's good distraction, isn't it? They won't even know
I agree.
it's doing that.
Tellen's looking at you guys, and you guys are like just standing there looking into space. He's like,
Sorry,
okay.
Dylan. We're talking with the psychic bugs.
oh, cool. I heard that that Roran had that. I didn't realize that it could be passed
Yes,
on.
Doc is our communications specialist.
Yeah, right.
Do you
On
want
the
to
ones
maybe
and twos.
clue me into the network?
Certainly, I'll stretch my palm, and there is a little Ronan.
And he's like, oh, okay. And he takes it and he just swallows it down. All right. Excellent. I like it.
Well,
Yeah, I go to object, but then I'm just like, it's fine.
I don't think this one's working. I can feel it. Thumbs, though.
It'll come around. Don't worry about it.
it takes about 4 hours to come online.
So you
It
really
has to
start
feel out.
feeling
It has to feel out your vibes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let me just do a quick time check because it is 10:20, and usually 10 10:30 is one of our shut-off times, so I just wanted to check on crew and.
I do have a harder cut off time than I normally do today.
Okay. All right, so why don't we then see if we can get this plan. So what's the plan?
I mean,
Let's do it. The only plan that cannot fail is no plan. And I run and stealthily jump over this banister back here.
Okay.
Love
then
it.
give
I
me-
will. I will.
Horst is loving it.
I would love to run and jump, and then I guess land stealthily over
Hell yeah.
this guy here.
Okay.
Can't wait to see
Uh,
what Talon does.
Horse, are you
Talon-
judging their flipping ability?
Am I what?
You're judging how many flips they're doing?
I don't judge others' flips. I just focus on my own. Just try to grow as a person that way.
Sure,
Very
You know
mature.
what they say?
that is very mature.
See the flips from the trees. Yes, that's how.
What about the flip?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Did you flip or flop?
That was a flop for sure.
My floppy
Talon
flip.
says. Talon says.
Damn, Snake
oh, I
Eyes
think
flop.
I think I'm hearing you, and you hear like a very gurgly message as the bug is transmitting from his stomach, and it's like very faint signal. He's just like, okay. I see a clear shot. I'm going to take out this soldier, and I think what I'm going to do is I think I might take his uniform, and I might fill in for this guy. I still have my disguise on. I'll make myself look like him, and well, here goes.
This
And
is a brilliant idea, Talon.
and he heads over to jump down on this guy. So let's get some rolls going, people. First, you wanted to do your distraction, correct, prisoner?
Yes.
All right, so give me some skullduggery rolls on your side.
This is not going to go well.
Difficulty 3.
Sure, it
Oh,
will.
that's it, difficulty 3. Sorry, hold on. That one, ignore that one.
Okay.
And there we go, the fail, like I said.
No, that was. I'm gonna give that to you as a
You
pass
rolled
because I'll say
311.
4, 2, and 3. So okay. So what are you doing during this, Horst?
This,
Horst?
yeah, so.
Oh shit, I've been muted. I'm trying to figure out the best way to come in there. Like, I don't know. I'm not even sure how I can contribute.
Okay, well let me. I'll resolve what's happening with
Yeah,
prisoner,
do that,
and
do
then we'll see if that works. All right. So prisoner sees some of the little guys running back and forth, and I'm imagining he's like, hey, and he like holds it in front of them. He's like, hey, here you go. What do you think? And he like holds it and he kind of tosses it, and the Nivik definitely for sure gets super duper excited, and he makes a run for it, and you see another Nivik also sees and runs for it. All of a sudden they both get shocked and they start yelling as their collars start glowing, and there's these loud shrieks from them. People start turning around to see what's going on. What do you want to do, Horst?
I want to wave. So that was one of the slabs. I see a couple other Niviks around, and I wave the slab at them, and like pretend like I'm throwing it at the one that those two are already clutching at, and like to hide it back in me. Like, go get it.
All right, let's do another difficulty 3.
So they're wearing
Skullduggery.
little collar things, right?
Yep.
Which is why they're getting shocked. But
when
like
one
they're
gets
still.
close to them, can I rip its collar off?
You can certainly try.
You decapitate the Nivik.
Yes.
Yes, everything around hurting Niviks. Apparently, I pass.
Yeah, so you get another group of Niviks also to go against their better judgment because they get all drooly and horny for technology, and they make their way towards it. Now you've got like 2 groups of shocking, screaming guys, little Niviks. What would you like to do, Horst? You said you want to try and grab and break it or something?
Yeah, I just want to break one of their collars and see if they start fucking freaking out and causing more chaos, basically.
Okay.
Right.
Did you want to catch one before it got into the shocking thing, or on its way, or?
Well, I think what happened, like, so the way I see it is like you kind of pulled 2 over with the fake out, and I'm just gonna fucking grab one up by the back of the scruff and pull and just grab the collar and rip it off.
Okay.
All right. cool. Give me a power check, strength check, difficulty of 4, please.
Oh shit. You got it, bud. Maybe roll? There it goes.
Wow.
Oh,
Hit
nice.
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you succeed. You grab hold of this collar and you just break it. And this Nivik starts looking up at you and is like, Master gave Dobie a sock? Kind of
Nice.
and
Go get the
just
technology.
looking at you. Yeah,
Free your
he
brothers.
runs off freaking out, and he tries to grab at the technology and starts running through the crowd. You see a couple of guys who look like they're on kind of slabs who are kind of coordinating. These guys run in, and sure enough, you see these two minions kind of step forward, kind of to see what's going on. And then we will move to... let me get the, Oro, let me get your stealth roll, please.
Damn.
got it.
Difficulty, I would say 2 now because everybody's distracted by what's going on. It would have been a 3.
Yeah, hell yeah, they are distracted. We got a whole Nivik pile
Mimic
going on here.
uprising, yeah.
That does it pass.
All right, you jump down onto the ground without making any type of noise, and you sneak back behind the alleyway. People go running past you, and you're kind of chilling. Doc, you want to give me an athletics roll?
Sure.
Let's see. I'd say that's probably about a 10-foot jump. So I think that's about a difficulty of 3. That's kind of a rough jump.
Sure. You got his Air Jordans on. Boom.
Yeah, you make your way and you jump as you get over. Give me a stealth roll, difficulty 2.
Okay, with the stealth on the roll. Whoosh.
Yeah, you literally just slide in as you jump down, and you kind of imagine your bugs kind of go into a nice silhouetted shape, or not silhouette shape, like a flat shape that kind of follows.
I'm totally just imagining him doing the meatwad stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Now we're going to do this. We will do here. All right. So Talon drops down. He grabs a hold of the soldier before he can, or of the bodyguard before he notices what's going on. He takes him, and the soldier gets kind of the best of him as he pushes him down. They are now fighting on the ground. He pulls out his pistol, and you see some shots fired as some smoke kind of raises from the ground. He pulls this guy back over as the craziness ensues. And
Talon won that gunfight?
Yep, Talon won that fight.
Okay.
Talon, okay, so here's what happened. I played it out fast because I want to try and get through it. But Talon jumps down and stealthily gets behind him, grabbing hold of him. He attempts to kind of knock him out with one blow as he wraps his hand around his throat. He pulls. The bodyguard feels him coming up and is able to resist him and kind of tosses him on the ground. As the soldier gets his gun ready and aims it down at him, he quickly pulls his out and shoots him in the gut, and quickly stands up and pushes him into this alleyway, stealthily hiding him from view. And
right then, prisoner shouts out, "That Nivik has a gun!"
Oh my god.
Everybody starts freaking out, and yeah, people start going. You see the Nivik running down, and as he kind of gets his, looks like he's getting his taste of freedom, a guy from on top of the building shoots a one of those net guns down and wraps the Nivik up as the rest of the Niviks are kind of carried away from the group by these guys wearing these flat gray outfits, playing on their slabs, and yeah, they are starting to look around and try and figure out what happened. But with that, very awesomely executed plan. You see Talon.
Yet, my friend.
You see Talon get into the guard outfit, and he flips on his little costume disguise, and he looks just like the guy, and he's kind of standing there. We'll just still use this guy, but and he kind of stands at his post, and I think this is a good time to call it.
Phase 1 complete.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Excellent distraction.
Yep, that went really, really well. That could have gone very badly.
I'm
Yeah.
glad
Good rolls.
Yeah.
your
Mhm.
Nivik prejudice has continued to pay off for us.
Your preferred enemy.
Yeah,
I'm
favorite
gonna-
enemy.
Favorite
I'm
enemy,
going to
that's
ask
what I meant.
one question, though. So, as you guys cause this distraction and you see these kind of handlers in gray that are starting to, like, kind of try and grab control of the crowd, or grab control of the Nivix as the crowd is kind of going crazy, are you guys, I'm assuming you guys aren't just going to be standing there, like, where you are now. Do you all want to kind of do some final moves before we close out the session?
I would want to radio over to Oro. Are we breaching now, or should we provide support?
From up there, I would say keep an eye out, but see what you can see through that balcony window, and if it looks, valuable.
Oh, this is a window, not a door. Like right.
Oh, I
It's a
don't-
sliding.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying it's
I
a
assumed it was,
sliding door. It's a sliding door.
Okay.
That's
okay.
kind of that's what it looked like to me, anyway.
It doesn't look like it gets much use as you're up there. You can kind of see it's not a entry point that gets used a lot, but
Cool.
it's pretty well secured. But it is like a glass door.
Yeah. I mean, if not this session, I will be popping in there just to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Okay. What about I think my main concern was with Horst and Prisoner, who were kind of out in the
True.
open, right where all the ruckus happened.
I just figured I'd kind of be like, oh, what is happening? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I would be like motioning through the crowds, being like, I thought I saw it. I thought I saw him with a gun, like
It
just
went
like
this
just like
way.
blowing off anything. But
Mhm.
I have my other second fake slab basically in my pocket or in my like one of my hands ready to launch at this other group of Nivics down here to cause more distraction.
Oh, the Nivics have been carried away. Like I
Well,
will
I'm
say
gonna-
that, like,
I guess I can't throw it that far, but
yeah, they're being like they're being escorted out, and like they're figuring it was well, I will see. So yeah, these guys in grays are kind of like walking the crowd, asking people what happened. So they will be coming up and asking you questions next session. So you have plenty of time to get your story straight. But if you're going to be staying right there, they will probably be talking to you.
I mean, we're gonna be moving, but I got a D12 Suave, so we're gonna talk to this.
Find out.
Big swamp.
Thanks to my leather jacket.
Will this crew succeed? Will Prisoner be able to talk his way out of yet another Nivik hate crime?
What?
Will Doc be able to successfully infiltrate from the porch window? What is going on with Oro, and where is her entrance going to be at? And what is the deal with Talon? So thank you all very much. We look forward to next week. If you liked us and you thought it was great, tell a friend. Subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Send a gift. Tell our names from the rooftop. Yell our name from the rooftops. But really, join our Instagram. Follow us here if you're not already following us. We do this every Thursday, and it's really, really a pleasure to do this for you all. So, anybody else got any adieus to further?
No, but thanks for checking us out and hitting us with any likes or follows. We really appreciate it.
Do we have some shout outs to do, Jesso?
Hell yeah, we can do some shout-outs. Let's, as always, give a shout-out to our fearless musician, Yev, at
Producer.
soundcloud.com/UQ project. He does all our awesome music. and he learned pretty much all of it just during quarantine. So everything you hear is music he made in the last year, which is tight. Um, we're gonna give a shout out, as always, to Plastic Buddha 88, Extra Muar, and
Yeah.
Rasp, and Commander Root for joining us and sticking around to the very end. I know we had some other viewers viewing, but these are the ones that are here for the shout out. So shout out to y'all. And we'll give a holler to our buddy Brian.
Extra more. Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah. Specifically you, Extra More.
Yes, you're extra what we're talking about.
Extra.
Our
It
buddy
is
Brian
you who
Keith,
we are referring to.
who streams on Twitch, does his drawing stuff every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Check him out. He did our amazing logo, which I think is now in the description. I think I put it in there. If I didn't, pretend I did, and it'll be in there soon. And
Yeah, check out our links on the Twitch page. We have our links to YouTube and our other stuff. Please feel free to check it out. Anything else, peeps and friends?
Yeah, check out our Instagram. Follow us on the Instagram. Ivan's always posting really sweet stuff there. He's a lot of really cool artwork on there. It's fun.
Oh.
It was just fun. We have a lot of fun.
It's just silly comics, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hand-drawn
It's the
comics,
best
folks.
kind of really cool, fun artwork, in my opinion.
Hashtag free Britney.
Oh yeah,
Right.
there's one of yours up there.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, yo,
Shout
and
out to Black Ice. Sponsor us, Black Ice.
yes, Black Ice.
Yes, please.
Everyone's favorite smell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! All right, thank you all very much, and this.
And
has
thank
been
you,
fun.
Ari.
Yeah.
No, thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, thanks,
Thanks,
Ari.
Ari.
Doing the damn thing.
Hey.
Free Willikers.
Everybody
Yeah.
pray or do a sacrifice or
Or like love or laugh.
yeah, or live for Ari's shoulder.
Oh yeah, my shoulder's been acting up. It's so much better now, but yeah,
Yes, that's
it's
a
been a
big
good
step.
distraction.
He put some toothpaste on it.
Yep.
That's
Probably
right.
good
Some
day.
toothpaste on that
Good
bag,
for what ails
and,
you.
I used the nano repair kit.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about the nano repair kit is like he sells it to you, but he inevitably uses one of the charges to sell it to you.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
He's
good
like, there's,
point.
he's like, there's
This is
four,
one of
3 charges on this.
Yeah,
You guys definitely have 2 charges.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like-
With that, we love you guys. We'll let these people off the stream, but
Mhm.
take care. Have a wonderful time. Please come check us out. And
We bid
this
you
is
Night, y'all.
adieu.
Tune in
How
next week
to
on Tuesday
kick
for
flip
the Zelda.
Horse. Yep.
Thank you.